When I was young, around age 5, my parents would rent a cottage every summer with some close friends. They had 3 kids, 1 girl my age and 2 younger boys. One year we brought up a kneeboard for my dad and his friend to use behind the boat. One day on the beach, us kids decided to play in the water with the kneeboard, pulling each other around like the boats on the lake. My turn came and the kids fastened the Velcro strap around my knees as tight as they could so I wouldn't fall off as they pulled me. I was having the time of my life until the girl pulling me took a sharp right turn in the water, causing the board to flip over with me in tow. Completely underwater, I couldn't flip myself back over due to the deep water we were in. My hands kept searching for the sand on the bottom of the lake when they found the strap on the kneeboard. I tried ripping the Velcro to free myself of the board, but I couldn't because of how tight it had been strapped. Being way too young and weak to be able to unstrap myself, and in the middle of deep water, I had no idea what to do. The other kids were even younger than me, so they just stood there like deer caught in headlights. Being helplessly underwater for so long, the immense feeling of panic escalated. I had nothing left to do but wait for someone to help me. I made as much noise in the water as possible, trying to capture someone's attention. This must have been when the parents on the beach noticed the commotion, because someone's feet bounded toward me along the shoreline, then lifted me out of the water. The biggest moment of relief overwhelmed me as I could finally breathe air again after what felt like a century of being underwater. It was my dad who saved me and brought me safely to shore. Once I caught my breath and calmed down, everyone started asking me questions like, "How did this happen? And why were you in such deep water?" I had no answers for them as I was still reeling from what had just taken place. I realize now how close I was to actually drowning at the age of 5 just from playing on a kneeboard with my friends. Never had I thought that I would be so afraid of water in my life. Whenever I'm around it, I'm very careful not to do something unsafe. If I'm underwater and I come up under something blocking my way to the surface, I instantly start to panic and have to find a way to reach the air as soon as possible. My biggest fear now is drowning, and I keep my distance from any dangers. I don't stay in the water for long because I'm still paranoid to this day that something is going to happen to me or to someone else. Sometimes I feel like my experience was a sign that something worse might happen someday in the future. For this reason, I feel that I should be very cautious not only around water, but also around other situations. I believe this is a lesson that everyone should remember, whether it be around water or not.